Peace be with you. Welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is the first time that you're coming across my channel, I just want to greet you by saying, hey there, hi there, and hello there. You are more than welcome to come on in, think for yourself, bring your higher self. I encourage you to discern what information is for you and what is not for you. Please leave that on the table for somebody else to take. Needless to say, there's a 99.9% chance. I always like to say the spirit guided you here for a reason. There's something here that you need to know, either about yourself or somebody else, or maybe you just simply need confirmation, right? You already know, you're intuitive, you're pulling the cards and you just needed somebody to confirm it. And you're praying, spirit, listen, send me a sign. Well, hello, hey, hi there. I'm the sign. I'm a stop sign. I'm glad you stopped by. Come on in, have a seat. Have an iced caramel macchiato and or just have an iced Americano grande. Yeah. Easy on the ice. Listen, that's me. Or at least that's what I want right now, okay? Listen, if you're returning back to the channel, then 9 times out of 10, you are my soul tribe. I love you. There is 100% chance that you are meeting me in the ethers. You are getting the same spiritual downloads because you're about that spiritual work, right? In the ethers. And so this is just simply confirmation. I love you. I love you. I really, I really do love you, my beautiful soul tribe. I love y'all so much. Your emails, your messages, your videos, whatever you send me. Oh my God, the love just wraps itself around me. Just know that I am sending it right back to you. I love the equal admiration that we have amongst our soul tribe. You know, it's a beautiful thing to be in a family of people that share the same soul as you, right? And you have mutual respect for one another, for what we've been through, right? Because only certain people can understand our story, right? We're the ones that they said were crazy until we were right. I know, right? And now we're at the front of the line and we like it there because we feel like, I'm not giving up my seat. You know what I had to go through? I had to walk over hot coals to get here. I'm not giving up my seat. As the high priestess, as the hierophants, in the uprights, as the empress, as the emperor. Welcome to the spiritual soul tribe, gang. Holy Spirit, divine ancestors. I just need you to come on in here, please. Open up that door by way of the truth, the source of all things, and the light. Please allow me to stand in between the doorways as an intercessor, right? The spiritual world and the physical world for my divine soul tribe and those people that are looking for an answer. What is it that our divine ancestors want us to know? Somebody said you were supposed to be dead by now. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how much your ancestors are clowning right now. When I say they're laughing all the way to the bank, we're laughing all the way to the bank to cash out these really big checks of kindness and goodness and good works. And just, you know, for all of humanity, we're in it to win it, right? This is how funny your ancestors are. I don't even get surprised anymore. You saw me shuffle the cards. I saged them up really good. They're very, very clean. The energy is coming straight from the higher ups. I'm going to need you to sit very comfortably as you get this spiritual work. Come on in and sit down. If you're sitting down, stand up. Whatever you feel that your spirit is guiding you to do. Me and the divine ancestors, me and my beautiful soul tribe, we support one another in whatever energy we decide to come in. Listen, a lot of you are still at a certain level where you're going through the dark night of the soul. Listen, you need to know on the other end of that dark night, there is the light. Consume yourself in the darkness. You have to go through the darkness in order to come to the light. It is inevitable. I just heard, let there be light. Huh? Okay. The high priestess, this is you. Intuitive, kind, compassionate, in service, with gratitude. Yeah, incredible energy. You're having an attitude of gratitude for every little thing. I see somebody saying, oh my God, thank you for this table. Oh, thank you, Most High, for these cards. Oh, thank you, Most High, for this chair. Oh, thank you, Most High. Like, this attitude of gratitude is contagious, and it's rubbing off on the right people at the right time. You are the Empress. Nobody can deny that. Nobody can tell you otherwise. There is certainty in this energy. I am certain of who I am. I understand who I am. At the bottom of the motherfucking deck is the Magician. I'm being guided to take it. Oh, do we really got to come out the gate like this? Is this where we're at? Is this where we're at in the spiritual revolution, and or that they told us would not be televised? The transformation is being televised all over the world. Is this really where we're at? Can we really just take in this energy for just maybe like a few more seconds and have a moment of silence? Okay, yeah, that's enough. Listen, you coming up as the high priestess. Who the hell gonna tell you that what you know, you don't know? You know. There's somebody somewhere biting at their nails. Oh my God, I wonder, does she know? Oh my God, I wonder, does he know? Of course we know. What are you talking about? Yes, we know. We're the keeper of the secrets, but we're bound to the creator of all things in our spiritual contracts by way of being about our Father's work, by way of giving this spiritual work to all of humanity, and or vice versa. Listen, we're bound by secrecy in this contract. To secrecy. Thank you. Everything that we see, we ain't got to say it. We just see situations and we like, The Magician is you manifesting everything, all things that are good. A lot of you are taking all of these, what is this? These are false projections. A lot of you are taking these false projections and alchemizing it right in front of your enemy's face. Like, huh? These people don't have any more power. It's an illusion. They're painting illusions. They're trickster spirits. You are the Empress. They have no power. They can't touch you. What you think you're going through is not what you're going through. That's just for a select group of people that are still going through what appears to be the dark night of the soul. No worries. Listen, a lot of us that have made it through enough dark nights of the soul by way of being certified in the class of the spiritual hard knocks, we are destined and or ordained to hold your hand in the dark night of the soul, to hold a place, a space of love and light, to break up these illusions of what it is that you think has power over you. You really have the keys. You got the keys to let yourself out of that self-mental prison. Meanwhile, it's some phoenix risings here. There's some high vibrational alchemists here. Some of you are just floating. A lot of you are really a rare breed amongst the collective, and you are here to get everybody up to par because we all will be sitting in this energy. Now, although we don't like to really call rank and or pull rank, because we could. Hey, listen, commercial break. Based on what you've been through, you got right to call rank. But why would you? It is obvious. It is evident. There's certain things that are just, that don't need to be expressed. That you just know, right? They're just known. Courage, air sign energy. Aquarius, Libra, and or Gemini, heavy on the Libra energy. My eye is spinning the motherfucking block. This right here is giving me raw energy, Lion of Judah energy, strength, Leo energy. This also represents the lineage of a very powerful, strong bloodline. I just heard blood fire. Fire in your blood, the passion in your blood, breaking the curses. It has been done. It is finished. This is what I'm hearing. So the high vibrational people that have made it to this level of self-mastery, understanding the illusions, you know how to go with the ebb and flow of the cosmos. You don't even have to look out in the sky and know whether or not it's a full moon or not. You just know. While everybody's running around, oh, it's retrograde. You're like, oh, is it? Because you've mastered it. You and Mercury are chilling. You had a conversation with Mercury. Every 28 days, you're like, check this out, Mercury. Let's have a sit down. I am an ascended master. I'm walking the earth, and I'm coming into the trenches to get my ox out of a ditch. That's for my Hebrew brothers and sisters who sometimes, you know, they don't really like me doing work on a Saturday. But the time and what must be done by way of my Father's work, I'm going to have to get this spiritual work. My soul tribe, the people that are ascending, the people that are new to their path in the dark night of the soul, you are my ox in a ditch. I'm going to need people to use their common sense when it comes to what it is that you know you need to get done. For we don't want to be too religious, right? You have to instinctually feel when it is that you're supposed to do something and when you're not supposed to do something. Divine Collective. Listen, this could just be the end of the reading right here. I don't even know what else to say. But the divine ancestors are clowning in spiritual court. Okay, it's a real type of an energy. Listen. The Hierophant. Spiritual teachers and leaders of the new school, ranking and or connections to all realms, all light beings, all high vibrational ascended masters who are interceding on our behalf. And now we have the keys to be these new intercessors, to stand in the way in the presence of the Most High God between the physical and the spirit realm by way of our soul tribe, and to be of service. You want to go into ministry? Go into ministry. Why do you keep asking a tarot card reader what you already know? I'm going to need you to start pulling your own cards. That's for somebody at a certain rank. But this right here, my friend, listen, this is only for a selected few. The Ace of Swords, listen, you mastered every single level. They are watching you in the ethers because you're definitely something to gawk at. You're definitely something to stare at, someone to stare at, someone to watch, someone to study. But the secrets only unfold to those who truly, truly have a heart as light as a feather. Mayat is spinning the energy. Mayat is spinning the block. Mayat is all up and through the cosmos. And with Mayat, there are judgment angels. This magician, by way of the Gemini energy, gives me communication by way of what it is that you're communicating to the spirit realm. This is what this represents. This is what this really means. Hold on, y'all. Somebody could be pulling up to my house. This is what this represents. So you got the Ace of Swords, walking in truth, being honest with yourself. If nobody else, right? Once you get that relationship right with being honest with yourself and the Most High God, everything else after that really is just easy peasy. Because there is no way that you can go back to sleep after you've awakened to this type of an energy. This is for some selected gurus. Let me tell you, y'all could have platforms. Y'all are practitioners. This ain't for everybody. But you are the great example for a lot of people. And you know that you are helping the new leaders. So the goal is for them to eventually become stronger than you. Why not? We're just passing through. I'm not going to be here forever. Right? Some of you have made agreements with the universe, with the cosmos, with the creator of all things, that you will continue to come back until there's peace on earth. Ooh. I free all my sons. I love them, baby. Black diamonds and pearls. 'Cause I rule the world. Listen, you already know what it is. This is only for a selected group. This ain't for everybody. You are the one that is chosen, the chosen one, the very selected few that answered the call. And now you are aiding and abetting, holding a space of love and light for those that are possibly going through the dark night of the soul. But you know that ultimately, this is the spiritual destination. You can see their path. You are the oracle. Why? Because they're creating their future by way of what it is they want. So let's just have a real serious commercial break. When people ask me about the past, the present, and the future energy, do you understand that we as practitioners, the way that we're able to see the future by way of being oracles and messengers is because that is what you're manifesting. The energy changes constantly, okay? It's constantly changing. I could pull cards in 5 minutes and something has transpired that the ethers need me to translate. Or no, it could be completely different. Needless to say, it is a go with the flow type of an energy. When you go with the flow of the energy, you don't have to worry about the energy changing because you know that everything is unfolding as it should. And you have every right to be here just as the stars, the trees, the birds, the animals, and the cosmos. Listen, your story is written in the stars. I'm hearing this real clear. Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, Most High, let's talk. Most High, please grant me a sacred alliance with the Archangel Michael as he greets me with his sword flaming and sets fire to my words. I ask that a whole bunch of angels come to assist the divine collective as we continue to check these demons, walking in faith, the fool, and demolish them and send them back through their portals from whence they've come. A lot of y'all that I'm talking about got public platforms. You went from the back of the line to the front because the Most High was like, I need this person to be seen all over the world. You're a traveler. Aquarius energy. You are the star. You are in the forefront. This is a platform. This is by way of how you're doing your spiritual work. Talking to people, meeting people all over the world. This is divine collective energy. This is ultimately the goal for everybody in the collective. I'm going to need y'all to understand the common goal. For those of you that have not yet reached this level, you need to know that this is the destination. At a minimum, because the ascension never stops. There really is no finite energy, no final destination, right? But at least to get to this point is admirable. It is commendable. Because what the high priestess has to go through, what the Empress has to go through to get to this level, the hurdles, the forgiveness, the pain, the learning, the shadow work, tapping into one's own internal power, going within, tapping into the cosmos, tapping into the spirit world. Understanding these forces, and now you mean to tell me that every force in the cosmos has to respect your authority, or at least at this level? It is commendable. This is a lot of lifetimes of work. All of this energy right here, High Priestess, Hierophant, Magician, Ace of Swords, Walking in Truth, Empress, and a Star, by way of a strong-ass bloodline, by way of the Lion of Judah, by way of the Aquarian energy, courage, didn't just happen in this one lifetime. So take some pressure off yourself, whoever you are. This is not about a silent competition. And if you should so happen to catch yourself in a competition, remember that you're competing with versions of yourself. You're competing with old versions of yourself within yourself. You are your best competition. Nobody can be you better than you. Why would they want to? I tell people you couldn't walk a day in my shoes. That's because you're not supposed to. And I wouldn't want to walk a day in yours. It doesn't make sense. That math is not mathing for me when it comes to the calculations of where I'm supposed to be in life. I'm going to need y'all to put some respect on the divine mother freaking spiritual gurus. Getting used to your avatar body. I'm going to need y'all to put some respect on this group's name. And if you should so happen not to, or you decide to go against that, we absolutely do support the energy. Because what exactly is a goon to a goblin? Okay, Lil Wayne. Listen, Two of Pentacles is here. This is about balance. This Empress energy is giving me balance. Scorpio is showing up. Gemini is showing up. Look, just as I said, Scorpio, that fell out. Stop playing with my divine ancestors. Stop playing with our divine ancestors, our spirit team, light beings from other realms, other dimensions. They're like, well, how they get into this realm? Well, how they go through that portal? How you, listen. We are no longer preoccupied and or concerned with energies that are not reflective of this, period. We can't do anything else with it. Although we're getting the projections, all we're going to do is alchemize it. So if you want to continue to send that energy, you're just coming to the magic show. You're going to watch us alchemize darkness into light. What? Okay. Well, somebody missed it. Somebody needs to get a piece of paper and a pencil and make sure that they jot that down, or at least make a mental note. Listen, somebody can't even calculate your death cycles. Somebody's like, damn. That's not even the same Nephilim it was last Tuesday. You damn right. That's how quick the ascension is happening. Again, I want to reiterate on a spiritual level that it's not a finite destination. You don't get to a level you're like, yeah, I got it. No, a wise man realizes he knew absolutely nothing in the presence of the creator of all things. However, it is a fact, as me telling you the truth by way of our spiritual contracts. This is the fact. Let me tell you what the truth is by way of this, boo. The truth in the matter is that you know a lot more than a lot of people. That is a fact. The death card is here. Scorpionic energy. Put some respect on Scorpio's name. You know why? Because they are death. They are muerta. They are the darkness. They are the transformation. They are the rebirth. Put some respect on their name. It is inevitable that if you are living, breathing, you have gone through these cycles. Pluto is going to be in its position by way of these other planets in order to bring fruition to the energy that the planet Earth needs until December. I'm going to need you to go through these death cycles. There will be many. Eventually, I'm going to tell you something by way of sitting here as a poor righteous teacher, not poor, but meek in spirit. You better get used to it. You will get used to it. Listen, somebody needed to hear that on their ascension. Somebody's listening in their car. I appreciate that. On the surround sound. Say hi to the person in the car next to you. Somebody's at the airport listening to this while they're waiting for their flight. I'm glad that I was able to be of service to you and at least give you some form of entertainment by way of what appeared to be a battle, because I'm telling you, there is no battle. The battle has already been won. And anybody that is telling you otherwise, it's really not your people. Those are people that you don't have any obligation to anymore. You've passed those levels, right? It is wise not to seek to spiritually demote yourself by way of trying to people please people and explain to them what it is that does not need any explanation. Yeah, you don't owe anybody an explanation. Show me what it is I need to see. Yeah, I cannot make it up. The Ace of Pentacles. This is what is to come. This is where we're at. Listen. By way of worldly possessions, the Ace of Pentacles represents miracles that literally just fall out of the sky. This could be winning the lottery. Somebody's got numbers that they've been dreaming about. Somebody needs money so they can help the divine collective build orphanage, go get children, orphanages, more than one, plural. Yes. The Ace of Pentacles is the helping hand of the Most High. These are miracles to where this, like you could have prayed for something in this energy by way of your transformation. And you're like, oh my God, this is more than what I asked for. It's like you're getting 1,000-fold, 1,000,000-fold for just being obedient to spirit. This is what we're doing. And it is so. Listen, I need everybody to understand the dynamics of what this spiritual contract is requiring you to do. Show me what else I need to see, please, and thank you. And you know what's so funny is I've done about 10 readings today, And I just had to put them on hold because I kind of miss coming out to the public and putting out the content for people that either need a message or can't afford a reading or whatever it is. I am obedient to spirit. We are obedient to spirit. Shout out to all the high priestesses that watch my channel. I see you too. I watch you too. We are the truth seekers. And even if we don't watch each other's channels, we see each other in the ethers. You know who I am. I know who you are. We understand a lot of things. We understand the larger scheme of things. And we thank the Most High for allowing us to see things with the crystal clear eyes of the Holy Spirit. Put a little bit of respect, if not a lot, on our names. And even if people don't, it doesn't matter. The Most High is with us. We've sailed to calmer waters. We're very zen-like, very zen energy, y'all. Listen, a lot of us have surrendered these twin flame dynamics because we're just so in love with the source of all things that you praying for twins that you're not even with. You're praying for twins that are with other people. You know why? Because you understand the kingdom spouse energy. You understand the dynamics of raising the vibration of this part of your soul definitely affects your soul tribe. Somebody's got to hold that space of love and light real tight. And these are those groups of people. Most times they don't even comment on the comments. Most times they just sit back and they watch. Why? Because the Most High is giving them dominion to call judgment. So they know when somebody's fake. They know when it's a karmic out here trying to do cards and somebody that's triggered. Listen, in order to do tarot, let me explain something to you. You have to have reached a certain amount of death nights of the soul. Now, a lot of people could contest that. Why is that important? Because in order to deliver this level of spiritual work, of spiritual obedience, you cannot be biased based on things that are unhealed within yourself, because you're not going to give a clear reading. You're not going to be honest. It'll always be leaning to the left based on you still being triggered by something that you could see in the cards. I know readers that don't even do certain zodiacs. I'm like, where they do that at? So you still mad at that Taurus that did that black magic on you? You better move on. You're still in the dark night of the soul. There has to be a certain amount of levels. And when you're ready, you will know. It is about timing. There are some of you that maybe feel as though this pressure is here because the time is now. No, listen. Everything happens in divine timing. And if this is not your time, that's okay. Your time is coming. There's going to be a time that I will have to sit down and get out of the way for all these new empresses and high priestesses that are younger than me coming through. Listen, it's the Mariah Carey type of an energy. I remember Mariah Carey was talking about the younger singers and how she was like, wow, like I really paved the way. Time had gone by. She had had her time. She's still having her time. Yes. But she had to show respect to talent that came after her. It is no different. We are the new teachers. We are raising the new world. Again, a lot of us got contracts like, look, I'm going to just keep coming back until this thing get right, until the earth understands that we are not letting up until there's peace on earth amongst what is it? Women, men, and children. I'm sorry. I got so doggone excited. I'm trying to get my words out. The chariot is here. Speak your truth. That's what I just heard and what I said. By way of that little hiccup, that by way of that verbal hiccup, Spirit is saying, why aren't you speaking in your truth, whoever you are at whatever level you're at? Fear nobody but God. Fear no man but God. Listen, people have faults. Don't put your faith there. Your faith is in yourself. This is about enlightenment. The chariot is here. This is about willpower. This group right here, if you should so happen to be able to sit with somebody like this, don't bring your basura to the table. Como se dice trash is basura. Don't bring your trash to the table. These are real ascended masters that are walking amongst you right now. Okay, so maybe they don't look like what you think, right? Okay, that's your own personal issue. And to be offended in your mind only truly reveals how you feel, because the Most High can speak through anybody. I've talked to homeless people that I knew were sent to me by God. Listen, I'm going to need you to wake up. If you're still being fooled by appearances, then you're still very much a people pleaser. You're still very much in the world. You're still very much caring about what it is that people have to say about you. This is not a popularity contest. This is not about being likable. This is about doing your Father's work. Standing in the presence of the Most High God at the end of the day, the lovers and friends, listen. You've surrendered these soulmate contracts to the Most High. They had some of us so obsessed over, is this my twin? Who am I here? What am I here to do? Am I supposed to do it with him? Listen, be about your Father's work. Focus on what it is you need to focus on, and everything will fall into place. If you don't believe anything else today outside of what I've said, this is a message. I stand in the middle of the physical realm and the spiritual realm for the ascended masters, for the people, for the collective. There's a lot of us doing it. We are doing it collectively, and we are authorized to do so. We got the keys to both the realms, all the doors. Listen, if you do nothing else and you take nothing else with you, I'm going to need you to go within. I'm going to need you to build a relationship. It's a very scary place to be. Why? Because you could get a little lonely. If everybody was supposed to walk this path, it wouldn't be narrow. Listen. King of Swords energy, Aquarius, Libra, and or Gemini. Get into that King of Swords energy. Sometimes you might have to cut off your old self. Sometimes you might have to invoke your own spiritual death. I dare you. I dare you to do it compulsively, obsessively, and deliberately. Yeah. Somebody thought you were predictable, but they didn't understand the transformation. You're not required to be the same person twice. And so what you're going to find is as you start to change, you're like, well, I don't know who to cut off. Oh, you'll know. Just go ahead and change right before somebody's eyes and see what they say. Oh, girl, I remember when you were poor and living in the projects. And I'm not obligated to be sick for you. I'm not obligated to keep putting new wine in old wineskin, old thoughts in the new mind. What's wrong with you? Because people get uncomfortable with the change. Those aren't your people. So that's why you need to get into that King of Swords energy. You will know who to cut off. Why? Because they're going to need you to be who it was that you used to be. They're requiring that of you, and they don't have the spiritual rank to do so. They can't require anything from you that you are not requiring from yourself. You're required to change and transform. If you don't know anything about why you're here, just know that you're here to master yourself at all levels. Find something that you love to do and do that. Well, how am I going to make money? Listen, you have to be mindful. Are you operating off of faith or fear? It's easier said than done. But the fact that I can sit here right here in this seat, the fact that we can sit here as a divine collective at this spiritual level, and there's a whole bunch of us here. I got a high priestess in Syria that I can see right now in the spirit realm that prays all the time. The Eight of Pentacles being about your Father's work, toil and labor. You are here to tend the land. You are here to help the people. You are here to make the world a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. Yeah, that is from a song. I don't own the rights, but I do own the rights by way of spirituality. That is what the spirits are giving me by way of clairaudience in a song. The Queen of Pentacles are earthly matters, money, stability, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's about balance. Okay? What we've had to learn is not to be too far in the spirit realm, but you can't be in the earth. You have to find the middle. Now, sometimes we are required to go up, 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 up. Sometimes I be in realms and I'm like, damn. My ears get to popping. My nose gets to itching. My feet start itching. My body is like, hold up. You traveling way too quick. Easy peasy. Listen, you're ascending. Death, transformation, rebirth. Death, transformation, rebirth. It's happening so fast. Oh, Lord. Lord, help me with my words. It's happening so fast. Thank you. There is no retake in real life. Life is always on. It's happening so fast that your physical body needs to get ready for its new physical body. That your spiritual body is now getting your physical body ready for your new spiritual body. Listen, never envy the level that somebody is at, because you too can get there. It is a great example that the Most High is showing somebody favor. So as long as you see other people getting blessed, and maybe this isn't your time yet, you at least need to sit in the fact and have faith that the Most High is still working things out for the greater good of humanity. What the Most High has done for us, what the Most High has done for the divine collective, no matter what your spiritual walk is right now, the Most High can do for you. This is the purpose by seeing these beautiful examples, understanding our story. A lot of us had to go through a lot. The spirits initiated us. The divine spirits initiated us. The divine beings, the extraterrestrials, whatever you want to call it. In this life, the last life, the prophets, the apostles, listen, by way and permission of the Most High God, the Orisha, they have ordained us. Because of what we understand by way of the secrets. Do you know how many lifetimes it took for us to get to this level? If y'all knew how quickly these spirits, these divine spirits were talking to me, you'd know why my words came out real crazy when I tried to say death cycle. This is how quick the downloads are coming. Very, very quickly. But the understanding of why things are happening is also happening just as quickly. The Chariot is determination. The Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? Archangel Michael, divine ancestors. Yeah, listen. You shared a lot of past lifetimes with a lot of people that either you're still in a relationship with, people that you've been decided to walk away from, that you still are sending love and light, and also your soul tribe. We've been together many, 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 many moons, many, many lifetimes, many, many life cycles. And here we sit at this table. And the ascended masters are backing us. The ascended masters have been guided by the Most High to initiate us as the new ascended masters walking the physical realm and the spiritual realm, floating in the ethers. Listen, you have certifications. It's like getting pulled over by the spiritual police, commercial break. And they're like, can I see your license? You're like, here you go. You like this. Here's my record. They're like, okay, we're going to need to put a call in. Okay, who you calling? The Most High? This is me. You could get pulled over in the ethers and they're like, what are you doing here? Oh, I've been chosen by the Most High God. Oh, really? Hello, Most High God, creator of all things. Yes, this is the creator of all things. We just need to know if X, Y, Z, and A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3 is supposed to be. The Most High is like, yeah, these are my chosen. They're not to be touched. I'm going to need you to grant them access. And you're free to go. Listen, that was a really little weird ass commercial break, but I needed it. It was essential to my soul. I love it. I had to eat that spiritual work real quick. Listen, I had to come out of my personal readings to come do this reading because I have to be obedient. And I got people in my inbox like, can I get my, listen, when you get your reading, it's going to be on time. Trust me, you don't want me to rush your spiritual work. You don't want me to rush your spiritual reading. Because oftentimes, sometimes, Spirit ain't got a message for you yet. That's why I tell people, look, if you want me to hurry up and do this right now, I don't have a time frame. I'm not about to wear my gift out for something that you coming in, you already know. If you don't sit with your higher self, the Most High could be testing your patience. But when I get the download, I know that's your day. Like I got up today and I had 3 names in my head. Most High was like, these are the ones that go first. I'm like, but this person paid first. The Most High is like, these are the ones that go first. I'm like, okay. And the downloads came down, baby. Being obedient. Being obedient. A lot of people can't do that. I had to learn how to do that. You're very, very spiritually protected. Anybody touching you right now is going to get stuck in some type of realm. Matter of fact, somebody tried to astral project and never made it back to their body. Somebody did a death spell. You were supposed to be dead today, yesterday, tomorrow, something. What they don't know is that, yeah, you actually did die. But they didn't see the transformation and the rebirth. Listen, somebody don't want you to talk. You've mastered the throat chakra. You're like, okay, look, I went through this about 2,600 life cycles and deaths ago. Most High, can you just remove this out of my way? So shall it be. Because who's going to check you harder than the Most High? Nobody. Some of you are astral projecting and you don't even know it. You need to balance that out, okay? That could be your higher self pulling at your energy. Or if you have children, be mindful of these little children. People siphon children's energy. You know what you had to go through to get to this. Remember your childhood? Remember the stepfather that tried to siphon your energy? The mother that wanted to take your crown? So protect the little children so that it doesn't take 30 years for them to get here, 20 years to get here. so that they get it when they're 3 years old, 4 years old. Can you imagine? We will continue to keep coming back until this earth is at peace. Listen, respect Gaia. Get grounded. The Wheel of Fortune is really just the lottery ticket. We are the lottery. We are hitting the lottery. We are getting prosperity, new businesses, collaborating. Listen, I'm going to plan a Soul Tribe cruise. Okay, I'll let y'all know. It could be next year or within the next 2 years. It's going to be that big that I need to plan it. Okay, I'm going to set something up. I actually know a travel agent where we can start to make plans to do so. If a lot of you don't feel comfortable being on a boat, a really big boat in the middle of the water, okay, that somebody is me, but I need to overcome my fear. And one of my lifetimes, I actually drowned is why. Yeah. How do I know? Because I know. I'm like, why am I have this fear in this life? And I've never, gone through anything in a big body of water. Yeah, I remember I had visions at 13 years old about how I drowned. Maybe I was on the Titanic. I don't know, because I can't watch the movie. I just can't watch people going down like that. It's like something about the water is powerful. If I can't see to the bottom, then I have an issue with something being 27,000 feet deep, okay? Or 50,000 feet deep. I'm like, I would be falling for 30 days. Past life trigger. Listen, I'm not exempt. I'm just telling you what happened in my past life. For anybody that wanted to know, somebody's like, I can't do nothing with that. Yeah, I know, but I just had to say it. I support you in the energy, though. Hopefully you support me in that. If you don't, I support myself in the energy. Listen, it is a give and take of kindness, a giving and receiving between you and your beautiful soul tribe, and you're loving every second of it. Somebody don't want me to get this out. Oh my goodness, hold on. Meanwhile, and just as I choked, look what came out. Oh my God. Out of all this good energy, look at what came out. The 9 of Swords, anxiety and depression. Listen, this too for me is also the dark night of the soul. People know that you're ascending, whoever you are, newcomers to your spiritual path. You could be getting into your lineage. You could be learning how to set up altars. You could be trying to say, well, am I supposed to be in Santeria? Am I supposed to be a Christian? Am I supposed to be a blah, blah? Listen, it's a journey, right? And it could be quite stressful, but you need to understand that you absolutely do have the keys to get out of what this appears to be. These are illusions, y'all. Okay, didn't I tell you somebody was projecting? Okay, these 9 of Swords, when people know that you're on your spiritual walk. When I first started my spiritual walk, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, my soulmates. Oh my God, my soul tribe. I'm so happy. And I was sitting in the presence of my enemies. And every enemy, it seemed like, came to attack me. And I was like, yo, what is this? Little did I know that once I conquered the enemies on the inside of me from all of my lifetimes, the enemies on the outside of me had to flee. Because that math makes sense. The mathing is mathing. When you add it up that way, go within so you don't have to go without. Listen, the 9 of Swords represents people that are still trying to project things onto you, but I'm getting some type of mirror effect. Something's bouncing off of you, Divine Collective. Archangel Michael, why is that here? Yeah, something's bouncing off of you. Okay, so once you get through these, I just heard sessions with spirit. Yeah, some of you are shutting it down. Going into your spiritual closet is wise to do that by way of the Hermit. Okay, but don't be in there too long. But don't be with people for too long either. Listen, the Tower and the 9 of Swords. Something came crashing down. Something that was essential to your transformation. Okay? Did I not just say, thank you, Spirit? Go within. The Hermit is about going within. Virgo energy. This is about purification. Something came crashing down. This represents the veil being destroyed. You can see very clearly what everything is. And because you can see very clearly, you are obligated to the Most High to hold yourself accountable, because you're being held accountable by way of the Creator of all things. There is no way at this spiritual ranking can we play dumb or stupid by any means of the words and what those words mean by definition. You cannot embody that energy. The Most High is like, And you know that. Divine Collective. So you're moving very calculated, very spiritually calculated. You're being very selective about the people you entertain and why. And you are assessing the energy from all angles, right? Very mindful and deliberate energy. So when you're sitting with somebody and they're constantly keep going back to this energy, just know that you can only sit with them for a certain amount of time until they actually have to go through their own tower. You are not obligated to get into anybody's sickbed because you already know, by way of being the Empress, by way of being the High Priestess, by way of being the star and making it to this level, by way of admitting the truth to yourself, that you can't tell somebody a lie. You like, I'm not feeding that. Now I'm here to help you if you want to pick up your bed and walk. But if you keep returning back to your vomit, which is toxic ways of thinking, toxic ways of being, putting new wine into old wineskins, refusing to change, then you're smelling a little karmic-y for me. And I'm going to have to call judgment by way of this tower. And I have to go because I have other people that I have to help that are really ready to do the work by way of 8 of Pentacles, toil and labor. This is about self-mastery. Yeah, listen, people are watching you. This is all your enemy can do. They ain't got no power. Even with me choking like that, I really just feel like it's a whole bunch of energy just built up in my throat chakra. Maybe somebody want me to shut up, but they can't shut me up. I don't even give that any power. I'm not going to even say, oh, somebody don't want me to say that. No, I know they don't want me to say it, but they have not been able to stop me to this point because they can't touch us. All they can do is watch. So let's just attribute that to the fact that I need to take a sip of my Americano. Let's just attribute me coughing to the fact that I was feeling a little spiritually parched by way of my throat chakra. I do a lot of talking. I do a lot of hablando in my readings, right? What's the outcome, Spirit? Holy Spirit, divine ancestors, I'm still standing in the middle. I'm still standing here with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Two of Cups is a divine union with you, Spirit, and the Divine Collective. All things are coming together for the greater good of humanity. Watch what it is that you say to yourself. Okay, are you the victor or are you the victim? Yeah, people are crying. You left them out in the cold. Yeah, I cannot make it up. Listen, somebody is really, really sad. And it's unfortunate because they're realizing that, wow, this person was really a gift from the Most High God. Maybe this person didn't look the way you wanted them to look. Maybe they didn't smell the way you wanted them to look. I don't know. I met an earth angel who was homeless. 4 of Cups. And he gave me a straight up prophecy. Gave me a Bible scripture. I said, I'm being tested. I met another guy who was in another realm. For 13 years, I would see him, and I always made sure that if I ate, he ate. I don't tell people what I do because I don't do it for that. I don't care what people know. I'm just telling you a story. This is not for me to get accolades. Oh, I fed some homeless people. No, I'm just telling you how the path is being divinely orchestrated. And if you are really paying attention to the Most High, you know that the Most High can use anybody. He turned Moses and Paul into believers in the Most High God. I met a homeless guy. He's back in California. Wherever he is, I pray the Most High is with him. And people would pass him all the time. And I saw him and I said, whoa, this is a guy that's got lost somewhere in between the realms. And people are like, don't talk to him. He stinks. I would always go talk to him. I just had to deal with the smell, right? Because in comparison, I really cared about this person. I really did. It's a very true, endearing story. For whatever it's worth, I need you to take it and do something with this story, right? Yeah. I said, what is your name? He said, Moses. He was always talking to somebody. He was always in another realm. I made sure that when I ate, he ate. There's no way that I could pass somebody, even if I didn't have a lot, watch them not eat and I'm eating. I don't understand that energy. I never will. And that's a real commercial break, right? What's the moral of the story? Find a homeless person and give them some water. It's very hot outside. If you can't do that, offer a prayer. That was a real commercial break. Listen, somebody is depressed and sad, drinking, sinking. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Meanwhile, we're back in the Nine of Pentacles. We're very, very happy about it. Anybody that wants to come can come. If they don't, we don't have time. The Seven of Cups is people still trying to project these illusions. And now that we're under this mirroring energy, it's just reflecting right back to them. But because we're doing it collectively, it's going out faster and bigger than how it came towards us when we were in the dark night of the soul. So this is people stressed out, saving face, posting pictures, trying to make it look like I'm good. These people are silently having towers behind the scenes. And that's fine. Whatever they got to do with that karma, that's up to them. I support them in the energy. If they want to fake it till they make it. But the reality is the tower is here, honey, by way of judgment. Anything else the divine ancestors wanted to know? Like, I don't know what to tell you. That we haven't already told you by way of being the chosen one. Yeah. These people want to make offers. Okay, just leave your offering there. The ancestors will review it and they have to decide whether or not we deal with you. But meanwhile, we're really in the Eight of Cups. We've already walked away. So this right here is a very nice gesture, but it's not genuine by way of you being in the Four of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Nine of Swords stressed out. You're talking about a divine collective people that have collectively all at the same time gone within. Can you imagine that? This is what's happening. Collectively, these gurus, we have all gone within. It is sending a wave of light and fire and water and earth throughout the atmosphere, controlling every single element with all the keys. It has taken us a lot of lifetimes to get to this level, and we refuse to be moved by anything that involves spiritually being pettily intrigued by things that don't matter. And also holding energy that don't belong to us. I'm going to need them to put some respect on our name. And we don't need them to do anything. I'm actually being really facetious. They're putting respect on our name. They don't have no choice. They will never admit it, but we don't give a damn if they do or they don't. Listen. These people are ingenuine. The Seven of Swords is still sneaky and deceptive. You can see right through them. They are transparent. You are the High Priestess. You are the Empress. This is your reading. I love you. Let's see what the angels have to say. Just give me one card, Archangel Michael. I did not anticipate that the reading would be this long. Listen, for those of you that have survived the reading, 1010, I've been seeing 1010. It says, keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for the highest good, for your highest good. Our highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. Our angels are working behind the scenes to help us. I am patient. Things could look real tumultuous right now. Maybe you have to walk out and leave everything. Listen, you ain't telling none of these gurus nothing that they ain't been through, honey. Least we be hypocrites. And do you know that we would get our asses whipped and chastened by the Most High? We don't want that. So we don't speak on things that we've not been through. When people come along and they ask me for advice, if the Most High says there's nothing to say, I'll be like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not about to force an answer to appease your fears and you not wanting to do the work. I'm going to say what it is the Most High told me to tell you. And I got to keep it real. Now, you could walk away angry. You could walk away happy. But either way, you're going to know that I told you the truth. You know why? Because I'm only looking at versions of myself. I'm only saying what it is that I should have told myself at these moments and these times. These towers have to come. Let them. Sing 1010. Look at what's on the next level here. 10. This is backwards for you all, but this is the number 10. This says, I am ingenious. You have great leadership skills, you gurus. Your mind is sharp. And our minds allow us to dream up ingenious ideas and organize groups by way of detail. We are fair, very direct and honest with others. How to carry things out. They're listening for our instructions. I cannot make it up. This is your reading. Wherever you are on the planet, listen. Wherever you are on the planet, listen. Wherever you are on the planet, wherever you are on the planet, listen. Wherever you are on the planet. Listen, that's my new single, and it's going to be available for download probably by the end of the year. Okay, I'm going to make it for 1 cent so everybody can get it. Until the next video, as always. Oh, peace be with you.